we really want the government to have a precedent that it can retaliate against a corporation because it doesn't like a statement that that corporation makes against legislation that the government is advocating for? That would have disastrous consequences. That would have a chilling effect on speech. And we know that the state of Florida is retaliating against Disney directly for the statement against the parental rights and education bill because the state of Florida has admitted it.
Yeah, so if it wasn't clear, that was a reasonable comment that was made about the situation with Ron DeSantis and Florida Republicans at Disney coming from, if it wasn't clear, Jenna Ellis, the Giuliani fart woman, the big lie lawyer for Donald Trump, the person who now is like becoming a right-wing commentator, had what seems like a very reasonable position on this issue and is making sure that something like the values right-wingers say they have aren't completely jettisoned for political convenience. Now, it's undercut a little bit by the fact that over the weekend, she also tweeted that she wants to defend Disney in court. So there's a little bit of self-interest there, Francesca, but I've never agreed with her on literally anything. And this is kind of an important thing. What do you think?
Yeah, I've been really surprised about her takes. And I've like, here's the thing. I think that this is what you want out of a commentator generally. I think this might endanger her, her punditry and like the fact that people think she's just a parrot and a mouthpiece for the Trump administration, which she's effectively been for the time that we've known her. But now she's sticking her neck out and like honestly on television, even on conservative media, you want someone to have a different opinion. You want to hear a new angle on something. You want to hear a little bit of legal expertise on, hey, this is retaliatory. And this is also hypocritical if, Gavin Newsom in California did something like this, which she did say. So on that piece, I'm like, I gain a lot of respect for her, and I hope the people who like actually have her on do as well. The thing that worries me is that little, hey Disney, I'm here to help.
Yeah.
Because what happens with a lot of right-wing grifters, and I would put her into the grifter category, is that when, just like we've seen Elon, when they get snubbed by someone they are defending or that they, stick their necks out for, they are like, how dare you? I hate you. Like they make it all about themselves and their own brand. And so if Disney doesn't take them up on it, which is like, Disney has a lot more qualified lawyers than Jenna Ellis. Like, sorry, Jenna. And you're also kind of helping them already just by arguing this case on television, et cetera. So yeah, I wonder if we'll see a little heel turn once Disney does not tweet her back.
Because I have a feeling they're not going to. But anyway, yeah, like I'm really trying to work through this because as we were just talking about with right-wing politicians and right-wing media, it's all purity. It is they build up these stupid, dumb, hypocritical positions you have to have, and then you just say to the audience, CRT is bad.
Yeah,
CRT is being taught. And they just throw millions of dollars at you. That's the whole thing. You don't need to be clever, knowledgeable, funny, whatever. And so she wants to have a show, but she's doing the exact opposite thing of what you're supposed to. So it's either just a principled position and brave considering the likely consequences, but like I can't imagine that the big lie woman would do it for that. So is this the prologue to the next phase of the right-wing internal war, where Donald Trump comes out against this to differentiate himself against Ron DeSantis, where and then, well, you might think, well, that would be crazy. I mean, all the right is already with Ron on this, but they also love Donald Trump. So like Donald has to find something to make himself look better than Ron DeSantis on. So is this gonna be the thing? And then that way she can have been more pure in regards to Trump before. I don't know. I have no idea where this is gonna go. I have a hard time believing that it is an honest, principled position. I am willing to accept that, but we'll have to see in a month or two, I think. Anyway,
yes.
With that said, really fast, it is likely that all the stuff coming out of Florida has got to be unconstitutional. People are citing, for instance, Hartman versus Moore, official reprisal for protected speech offends the Constitution. Yeah, you can't do stuff like this. Like philosophically, the right should never do anything like this. They pretend that they're against it, but constitutionally you can't. That said, we've got an insane right-wing Supreme Court, so who knows?
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.